Just popping in really quick with some of the most life-changing advice that I've ever received on how to stop caring so much about other people's opinions. This is popping up in my life right now, and it's something that I learned years ago, but it comes back to being relevant constantly in my life. I learned it probably 4 or 5 years ago now, and it's a simple mantra that I'll share with you in a second. But I just want you to understand that this is something I think about all the time in so many interactions I have with other people. And it's allowed me to let go so much of other people's opinions, of their upset, their anger, their judgment. And it's also made me a lot less judgmental or opinionated on, or even comparing myself to how other people live their life. And the mantra is this: everything is a projection. And what that means is everything that people think about you, feel about you, judge in you, compare themselves to in you is a projection of something that they feel inside of themselves that is influenced by something that they've learned or experienced in their life. And the reverse is true as well. So every judgment, whether it's positive or negative, I think we say judgment, it sounds negative a lot of times. But every judgment you have of someone, every comparison you make is a projection of your own belief system, your own thoughts and opinions, either about yourself or about the world. And when you understand this, it sets you free from caring what other people think. And it also helps you understand who you are and yourself so much better, because you're able to actually disconnect from all of the noise. And you can apply this to one-on-one conversations with people, but you can also apply this to like how you use the internet or social media, how you interact in the workplace, things like that, where we see information or opinions or headlines and we think, okay, that's how I should see the world, or that's how I should be, or this is what I should care about. And we have to remember the source of the comment or the judgment or the information is a projection of somebody or something else. So I had this come up in my life because I got a Instagram DM that was very much like, hey girly, I know you're not trying to hurt anyone's feelings, but by saying this, this, and this, you're doing this, this, and this. And the implication was like that I was being insensitive. And I looked at it and I felt like I needed to defend myself. And I have a rule, being someone who uses social media and has followers on the internet, which is I don't over-explain myself on the internet. This mantra of everything is a projection is essential to this, because over-explaining myself or defending myself isn't the same as being understood or having a conversation. And so I try not to engage in conversations that are not productive. And this message was essentially like, you're being inconsiderate by saying this. And I thought about it. And then I realized that it was more a projection than anything else. And I really can have compassion for that person. It was seemingly an insecurity of like they didn't have an essential skill or resource. I don't want to give too much information about the situation away. And it really read more as an insecurity in them, which I can really understand and respect without taking on in my own life. And so they were projecting their own insecurity onto me, a stranger on the internet, essentially. And I don't want to take that energy on. And so when you're allowed to embody this mindset of everything is a projection, you can walk through so many moments in your life and just let stuff roll off your shoulders without carrying the weight of it. And you're able to just be ending your days with so much more energy, so much more clarity, so much less negativity, so much less overthinking about how you show up in the world or what other people think of you. And it's so freeing. So what I want to know is, where in your life could you use this mantra to compare yourself less or overthink less or feel less judged or be less judgmental? And if those are also things you're working on, I have so many videos of that on my channel. And also, I'm Sarah. I'm a life coach. I'm a mindset coach. I help people with this kind of stuff all the time. So if this resonates with you, like and subscribe and leave a comment. Love you.